Hello, my friends. Today, I suppose that we would like to have a little bit easier tutorial, because previous time we felt a little bit overwhelmed when we were drawing the sketch with background and even two characters. And today we are going to remove the background and to focus only on our characters. And we will explore how we can add some storytelling into our sketches and how it will change the context in comparison with our initial reference. My name is Victoria, and here on my channel lately we are exploring the ways how to draw bright, interesting, juicy and very, very expressive people confidently and without any fears. So today we will have a shorter and simpler practice which is suitable for every level of an artist. If you are a total beginner, just don't be afraid. So let's dive into our sketching practice today. This is our today's reference for sketching, and it is a frame from this movie, To Rome with Love. I use the characters from this movie often in this late series where I show you how to draw people without fear, confidently, boldly, and in a funny way. So you can find the playlist somewhere here to all these videos. We are going to draw a quick sketch with this couple, and in spite of the fact that the sketch will be quick, it doesn't mean that we are not going to draw it carefully. And we will observe this pose as we do. Usually in my previous videos I showed you so many times how to do it, how to explore your references, but so briefly I will tell you even here that here we can see that this couple, they're like pulling to each other. Their legs turned to each other, no, like this feet. It looks like feet, they are turned to her, and his inclination is to her, and her inclination is to him, and you can observe everything of it. I will put the reference into my free Telegram channel. The link will be in the description, so you can find it there and observe this reference in details, and you can use it while drawing. Of course, you can choose for your today's practice any other reference, but I'm going to show you this one. And after you will observe everything in details and understand what's going on here, what is turning where, what is inclining where, you can assume what to exaggerate here. Maybe his inclination will be more in your sketch. Maybe she will be taller, because we can see that it looks like she's a little bit taller. And we can use all these details in our sketches. And we are going to use these foxy tricks, which I told you in one of my previous videos. We are going to use Procreate app on iPad. So I'm already here, and we are going to use this lasso tool in the mode freehand, and we are going to just draw with it the silhouette of this couple. I will show you in a minute how to do it, and after that we will cover it with the same color. I explained it already many times in this series, so you can go to the first or second video and find all the details. And what we are going to do else today, that we will use the full surface of this list to draw our characters, to immerse them. I don't know if I can say immerse. Just we are going to use the whole surface, because it will help you to draw confidently and boldly, because you will not have any excuses. You need to cover the majority of this space. So I hope that somehow it is clear, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and I hope that everything will be super simple. If you will have any questions, just write me in comments, and in my upcoming videos I will cover your concerns. So let's draw our today's sketch quickly, but not so carelessly. This list is not that wide. Like here we can see almost a square, but here is not a square. And you can, of course, you can change your format and have a square list to draw them, but I just don't care about it. I'm going to care about how to draw them more appealing, interesting, and attracting for your attention. And if my proportions will be a little bit different, and they will definitely be different, I don't care about it. And I recommend you to use the same strategy. Just focus on important things, and proportions here, they are not important at all. You can do completely crazy things. Let's try to do it. I changed proportions of these people, and I decided to play with contrasts. And after that, if you don't like what you get, you can refine it a little bit. And after that, we are going to color everything, because the main work is completed. Now it's time to lock your layer with your contour, and we are going to color everything. And I encourage you to change colors if you want. Here in the reference, your t-shirt is pinkish, or even it is almost white, but I would like to do it bright rose. After I colored almost all her parts, I want to add a little bit of shadow here and there. So our sketch will get more volume. I'm almost there with her, but still it is on the reference, it is not clear the position of her hands. So I'm going to draw him, and after that I will somehow manage to draw her hands. When you don't see exactly what is going on, it is not a problem at all. You can just use your imagination, because when you will draw outside in the real life, maybe or do some urban sketching, the people, they are moving. You will start draw one character, and he will pass in a minute, and you will find features which you need on some other character, and they will be like, it will be a collection of different people in one character. It is inevitable, so be prepared for it. It is not a problem at all. Just relax and understand that this activity is for brave, courageous people. As I actually also cannot understand what is happening here in the middle of his body, I need to draw some rough sketch with pencil to have more clear idea, and feel free to use this approach. If you just don't understand how to color without your little this pencil sketch, use your pencil and don't worry about it. So I do these lines here and there, and I decided even to change your pose a little bit and and like draw some supportive position, so it will be even better, I suppose. So my sketch is almost ready. I can add some details here and there. Maybe I will add some lights to do these characters more, to add them a little bit of volume. But in general, it is enough. So I encourage you to try my today's approach to your sketch and to see how far you can go from our initial reference. As you can see, it is a completely different story. And what I want to do else, to add a little bit of background here, just to plant these characters to the ground. I will draw this stairs, this just extract. So that's it for my background today. I suppose it is better to start with not adding all background to the sketch for beginners as we did on my previous tutorial. I suppose for beginners it was a little bit overwhelming, so this time I decided to add only these stairs, and if you'd like to, of course, you can add the rest of it. But if you don't feel like it, it is enough to draw only these stairs, and we already can grasp some context from this stage. So that's it for today. What have we done? We created a sort of complicated sketch, to be honest, and it is a composition of two characters. We went sort of far from our original reference, and I will post my sketch and the reference in my free Telegram channel. The link will be in the description, where you can observe everything and compare the difference. And here it is a completely different story. By the way, if you'd like to, you can imagine the story, just the description of the situation, what is going on here, who are these characters to each other and what's happening, and write me in comments your vision. What do you see in this sketch? And of course, I encourage you to draw this reference with me today and explore your own imagination and do a little bit different storytelling. As for me, it could be like she's an elder sister and she comforts her younger brother. In your story, based on the same reference, it could be completely different story. It could be a couple of beloved people, or maybe you will draw them elder than they are on the reference. You can imagine everything. It could be even, I don't know, you can draw some anthropomorphic animals like foxes or lions or rabbits. Just listen to your heart. What do you feel to draw today? And apply it to your sketch. Don't worry if it will look strange or silly. Just do it. Consult with your heart and draw your bold and confident sketch. I hope that this tutorial was fun, interesting and useful for you. If you have any questions how we got to this result, if you have questions to my technique or to this instrument lasso, you can ask me in the comments. And if you'd like me to see your sketches and to observe them and give you some words of support and confidence, you can drop them into my free Telegram channel. The link is in the description, and feel free to introduce yourself, to say a couple of words about you, who are you, where are you from, and how today's practice felt for you. Maybe some unusual thoughts came to your mind, maybe some unusual feelings. Feel free to share your today's experience with me. And we will see each other very, very soon. I suppose that in the next video it will be interesting to draw the big portrait, like a face portrait, because before that, in all this my previous series, I have not done that, but maybe you are eager to draw faces with some grotesque expressions, so let me know in comments. I'm thinking of giving you this material, but if you have some specific requests, feel free to write me in comments. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, for drawing with me, and see you very, very soon. Have a wonderful sketching today. Bye!